Hey guys, what's up? Uh, I'm back with the fourth lecture from amines, and what this is about. This is about preparation of amines, right? And this is the first method I'm describing how you can prepare amines, and this is called ammonolysis of alkyl halide, right? So what ammonolysis of alkyl halide is, this is what I'm going to do right now. So let's concentrate and see how this reaction can take place. So like I said, this reaction is called ammonolysis of alkyl halide. So this is exactly one of the most used method to prepare amines. Now the question is, I'm not making you go through the theoretical part because they will all be resolved by its own while you do the reaction. So what happened in the reaction? You have alkyl halide here, and the alkyl halide is treated with ammonia. This is treated with ammonia. So when it is treated with ammonia, what happened? You do know that ammonia has a lone pair, and this alkyl halide is a polar substance. So because it has a partial negative charge and this has a partial positive charge, this form a bond with the alkyl group. So this go with the alkyl group. And because it forms an alkyl group, so what happened? It forms R, right? And then NH2. I'm placing one of the hydrogen right here with a positive charge on N, and X comes out as a negative charge. Why? Because this bond will also undergo cleavage. So this is called substituted ammonium salt. This is called substituted ammonium salt. Okay, then what happened in the next step actually? This substituted ammonium salt react with sodium hydroxide. This react with sodium hydroxide. The one thing that happens here, that sodium being highly electropositive, it attracts the halide from here and they comes out as a sodium halide. They come out as a sodium halide, NaX. But another thing also, in order to stabilize nitrogen itself, it let the bond between nitrogen and hydrogen undergo cleavage, and due to the bond cleavage right here, nitrogen stabilizes itself by removing the positive charge, and this hydrogen comes out as a positive charge. So this go with the OH and it forms another molecule of byproduct H2O. Now what do you have remain here? You have RNH2. So you get your 1 degree amine here. You form your 1 degree amine here, right? Now the reaction is not completed because we were to prepare amine, but there is a problem. The problem is this one still has lone pair, and if you take this alkyl halide in excessive amount, concentrate here. If you take this alkyl halide in excessive amount, and this one is in less amount, so what will happen? This primary amine will undergo same reaction again. So how this same reaction take place? Concentrate here. This will react with ammonia. This will react with ammonia again, right? This will react with alkyl halide. This will react with alkyl halide. And because it reacts with alkyl halide, so what will happen here? This will come out as a negative charge and this will come out as a positive charge. So what happened? This positively charged R, react with the nitrogen, and after that, this become R, right? You have your N, and then with a positive charge, you have another R here, this one, and you have, N and NH, and there you have your X negative, right? But what I am doing here, I am placing one of the hydrogen as a separate one. So this has a positive charge actually. This has a positive charge. So this is your, second degree substituted ammonium salt. Substituted ammonium salt. And then this will react with NaOH again. This will react with NaOH again, and if it react with NaOH, like you do know, OH will come out as a negative radical and sodium will come out as a positive. So this Na will react with X. So what will happen here? Sodium react with halogen to form a sodium halide, and this hydroxide will react with H. So this will be also forming another molecule of water. Finally, you have a 2 degree amine here. You have a 2 degree amine. This is what your, situation is here. So you get 2 degree amine. Now the question is, if you have 2 degree amine here, if the reaction stop here, or will it continue further? So I would say this will continue. Why? Because you have excess of alkyl halide here. So what will happen? This will again react with alkyl halide. So this R will again form a positive charge, and this will form negative charge. R will attach itself to the, nitrogen, and this way you will be able to form a tertiary substituted salt. So R, you have N here, you have another R, and you have one more R right here. Along with that, you have, H and a positive charge. So this is your, and again an X also. So this is your 3 degree ammonium salt. Now what happened again? This will react with NaOH. Like I said, in most of the cases, again one molecule of sodium halide will be released, one molecule of water will be released. So this is what going to happen. NaX will come out, and along with that, water will also come out. And after water will come out, this will convert into a 3 degree amine. So this is what the product will be coming out. So here, this is not stable. So this will result another level of, reaction. So when it react with alkyl halide, now finally I am writing the reaction to form a 4 degree. So I am just writing in short, this will form 4 degree substituted ammonium salt. And there the reaction, stop here. Now the question is, let's talk about the advantage and disadvantage of the reaction. You know what? If we want to prepare only the primary amine, if we want to stop the reaction right here, then this is something not useful, because this reaction is giving a mixture of 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree amine, and also a 4 degree salt. So this reaction is not very much useful. It has a disadvantage that it gives a mixture of all types of amine. But what if you need to do, if you need only this 1 degree amine, which is more important, then you have to take ammonia as a excessive one. Understand here, ammonia will be taken in large amount and alkyl halide will be taken in very small amount. And if you do that, this reaction will not continue, up to this direction. So this will stop right here. This is the point where this will stop. So you will be able to produce the ammonium salt. So I have to brief it, back to you, that when alkyl halide is treated with ammonia, the first thing happens, it forms a substituted ammonium salt. When the salt reacts with sodium hydroxide, it goes through the removal of sodium halide and water and converts into primary amine. But because primary amine can further react, so it gives a mixture of primary, secondary and tertiary amine along with the quaternary substituted salt also. So this reaction has a disadvantage, right? That it gives mixture of all types of amine. In order to make sure that you have only this amine, what you need to do, you need to make sure that this is in excess amount, this is in excess amount, and this is in less amount. So if you do this, what will happen? This reaction will not proceed further right from here. So this is what the reaction would be looking like. Right? So I hope I have made you go through the reaction. You have understand. Do let me know how good or bad this was. Right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to wind this right here. I would say thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch out tomorrow's lecture.